What is up, guys? I am They Coming, and welcome back to the stream. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope everyone is well. I see Mozzarella over on the YouTube side. Ooh, Speed Queen. Hope all is well today. Yeah, guys, sorry for not streaming yesterday. I was handling some personal matters. One involving my bank account, which has been assaulted with a little bit of fraud. And I've been having to fight with the bank in order to try to recoup those funds. So far, no resolution on that. What's up, Team Fusion? How's it going? Welcome back, my brother. Welcome back. Welcome back. So anyways, yeah. We're in Squad Busters today. Start off the stream. I do have, what's this, an orange cream Coca-Cola right in front of me. I'm actually kind of digging this flavor. So we're gonna keep up with that. Cheers. So let's talk about it. What's going on with my build these days? As you can see in the middle of the screen, I've got a Max and a Leon. So let's hop on over to this side right here and start updating our stuff. So our starter unit right is no longer Mavis. It is now Max. In the back, we are actually running Alita 1, which I've found to be actually pretty powerful. The good thing about Alita 1 and Dr. T is they both enter your squad fused, so you only have to pull them a second time to get where you really want to be with the build. The other thing that needs to change about this build right here is comment number 2 is our Mavis. So that should be 100% lore accurate at this point. This is our build today. We're still liking the coin stash and the blazing light combination. Rushing up for your Mavis, ideally to be your first common added to your squad, is the preferred choice. Followed by Trader if possible, just to aid with the speed around the map, moving zone to zone. This is a speed queen build, and Max Leon is nothing really new for queen. Max Leon was for a long time has been preferred on the lead for a lot of queen players. Prior to this, I was running Mavis with Leon, which allowed me to bring in Heavy in one of the common slots. After a lot of deliberation and a lot of playing, the moment I took Heavy off the lineup, put Mavis in the back, and brought Max back to the front, I started winning more consistently. I started placing higher more consistently. I think, simply put, speed is king, and it's not just king when it comes to fighting. Speed is king in terms of the early game. Being able to move around, zone to zone, scoop up farm, dip in to hit someone, and then quickly escape. All of it is relevant through every stage of the game. The queen is best played as a hyper-mobile assassin. The only other thing that we could really do to enhance speed for her would be to consider bringing in a Hog Rider, but if I'm being completely honest, I don't think it's worth it to lose any one of those 3 rares. The Wizard is too good on Queen. Also, the Wizard is really good for just giving you your arrows, plus your coin stash, plus your Blazing Light. So the Wizard helps to improve your economy. It helps you to get your Blazing Light back fast. Wizard is just so freaking good right now. And then, of course, Dynamite is an excellent hotshot synergist with the Queen. Frank is what allows you to balance off Barbarian Kings if you get fisted. Frank plus the Optimus Prime is the anti-BK tech. So keep that in mind. And then, of course, Battle Healer, OP passive, just giving your stuff health shields. Alita 1 is another hot shot. So in this build, I have 3 hot shots, only 3 hot shots. And I found my matches and my wins to be more consistent with this build. Instead of running Mavis on lead and Heavy in the back, just saying Mavis is, I'm going to try my best to pull Mavis first as a common and kind of go from there. What's up, Doc, over on the Twitch side? How's it going? We got Johnny. How's it going over on the YouTube side? How's it going, guys? So, anyways, that's the build for now. We're going to pop back over to this side. And you have the little mini preview. It's automatically updating. I love that about my setup here. I'm so proud of that. go and get my own tunes. I recognize that I haven't been playing music for myself, and I think that's maybe kind of a downer for me, having to listen to the Squad Busters music on repeat. So there's no really good way for me to get the game sound in my ears, the music from the game for you, but not for me. There's just no audio method for that to work. So unfortunately, you guys will have no music, but I will have my own music in my ears. I encourage you to play your own music in the background if you so choose. Let me hit the button. Thank you, Mr. DJ. Let's go ahead and check our lineup, make sure we're not getting trolled by matchmaking. And here we go. First game, nerds. First game. Sir Harshmellow is back. Thanks for checking in with me yesterday, Harsh. Appreciate that. It's interesting, my subscriber count. If I go to the YouTube dashboard, my subscriber count says 4958. But on here it says 4950. So I'm guessing that this is lagging behind a little bit. What do you think of my lineup? I've been running since 2.0. It's your exact lineup, but Heavy and Ice Wizard instead of Frank. And well, you can't swap Heavy for Frank and Wizard. Heavy's a common, so it's not. So your commons are a little different from mine. Yo, no letter name, no four letter names. How's it going? All right, we got Narcissus. Let's go. Let's get in the mode. Mega. Stop here. I like to run out here first, in case there's someone who's trying to capitalize on my stuff. Cool bot kill there. We like those. You know what? That's fine. Take that as a W. Wizard.
Players remaining.
Let's be respectful real quick. Yeah, get out of here, Sonic. This ain't your tree. This is my tree, dude. Wow, that was interesting. Did not expect to lose troop there, but I did. I mean, we're gonna do this. Ah, we're just hard losing now. Darn it, we were so close. Okay. Oh, we're in trouble. GG, second place. Volume in game up, brother. I suggest turning your volume up. I don't think that there's anything wrong with the game volume. You guys will have to tell me. I don't know. Well, anyone else in chat think there's a problem with the game volume? Let me know. Hold on a second. Let's see. Did you see we may have an OG actually streaming tonight? Yes, sir, Juju. The OG? What do you mean? Who is the OG? Maybe I don't know this. I noticed Pap starts Max Leon and avoids all fights, even bots until late game. Papotich? Yeah. He's usually he usually does that. You're right. Miss those days. SB and Juju couldn't be two more opposite streamers, but it worked with them back to back most nights. He'll take a third party early if he sees an opportunity, and squads are weak. Yep, Johnny. In-game volume could go up a hair if your personal volume could drop just a touch. Let me turn this like that. Okay, I bumped the game volume. I'm going to tone down my mic a little bit. So hopefully that's a little bit better for you when we start the next game here. Rocket says, nah, volume's good. See, I don't know. I usually leave these sliders exactly where they are from stream to stream. It's the first time I heard something. Doesn't mean I couldn't have bumped it by accident. Juju's the OG. He was one of the first Squad Buster streamers I watched other than Squad Busting. How long did he stream the game, though? Because, like, the game came out, like, May last year. I don't know that I saw Juju at... I don't know that I don't even know who Juju is. There's something going on there.
6 players remaining. Poco. Poco. Fusion. Poco. Mega. Wizard. Wizard. Fusion. 5 players remaining. 4 players remaining.
Whoa, dude. Man, there's a lot of stuns right there. I got stuck, didn't I? Think someone's probably taking the stuff up there, aren't they? No, they're not. Okay.
2 minutes.
You didn't get anything. That's big.
Dynamite. Mega.
That's key.
Final stretch. Fusion. Mega. Seconds left. Mega.
Time to dip.
Poco. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice. GG.
Epic win.
Clap, 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 clap. Doc says, I'll introduce you, TC. Yeah, he quit for a while. Been a long time since I've seen him play Squad Busters, at least 8 months. Damn, it's been that long? Wow. He streamed most nights. From Squad Busters to Moko when it started. Stayed away since. Oh, okay. So Moko grabbed his attention. Okay. Johnny, I got interrupted from 2 games. One never left the corner. Picked no chest, got 3rd. Other time picked one chest in the middle of the map, left game 4th. GG's. I'm Cat. How's it going? I'm Cat. By the way, thanks for being here, I'm Cat. Appreciate you watching today. And welcome to the stream. Welcome to the TC community. He streamed for about 8 months. Okay. Solid. Solid.
Comment. Big. Super big. Goblin.
I can see how someone who is wanting to like compete for something at least 8 months ago may not have been as compelled to like continue playing Squad Busters, right? Especially when like Moko came out. And Moko had like a much more grindy feel to it, in community feel, like the whole raiding system and all that, where you could jump in and out of raids. I can see how someone who is getting maybe bored with Squad Busters could have seen Moko and got really into Moko. But let's see what he thinks about Squad Busters again. I mean, maybe this hero update is going to be on the mark for him. But the thing is, it's because he hasn't played in a while. Or at least, as far as we know, he hasn't played in a while. He may not have hero levels, and he may not feel like the game is fantastic because he's not maxed out anymore. Says, yeah, it was dead. This was when they kept promising this huge update. They kept getting pushed. Oh, yeah. True. He didn't like the new update. He didn't like 2.0? Juju? Did he make a video or something about it? Or did you see him on stream and he like talked about it? He didn't like getting one-tapped. Oh, so he didn't get used to like having to protect the hero yet? Okay. Yeah, you know, at first, I can see how that may have been a pain point for some people. Like, oh man, I really hate that my hero can, you know, I can have this massive squad, but if my hero gets exposed, I can die. But that's where I'm like, my opinion on that is like, that's how a small squad can actually win a game in that scenario. And I think if you've ever been in like last place and you want to have a Hail Mary play and you land like the perfect wombo to get the hero exposed and like focus the hero with a couple things, it takes a lot of skill to do that with the smaller squad, but I like that it's possible. Back then there was no HP buffs. Yeah, no health shields. Or at least visible health shields. I think Battle Healer still did that, but you couldn't see it. Quite like you can now. All right, here we go.
Collect gems to win.
What's up, Phantom? Welcome back to the stream, my dude. Welcome, welcome.
Leon, fusion. Max, fusion. Leon, mega. Max, mega.
Weird.
Poco,
I'm not taking that early.
Poco, fusion.
Bruh.
Poco, mega. Mavis,
So we've been forced to
Mavis.
go for a late Mavis, but that's okay.
Mavis, mega.
Definitely doesn't feel the best.
Trader.
That's a real person.
9 players remaining. Crushing it. 8 players remaining.
That's fine.
Trader. 7 players remaining. 6 players remaining. Fusion. Trader. Mega.
Wish we could run up there, but we already broke the bridge.
5 players remaining.
God, that guy's huge.
Two minutes left. 4 players remaining. Dynamite. Fusion. Dynamite. Mega.
Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Wizard.
Man, I hate that so much. I like tried to pull out, but I was just a little bit too late. Pull out game not strong, I guess. Let's not mess with it. Is he on Shelly shotgun shell?
Trader.
Did I just see a Shelly ability? This is not looking great for us right now.
Line open.
This is probably one of the worst maps for Mavis, though. There's not like copious farm just laying all over the place.
Wizard. Fusion.
God, we just die.
30 seconds. Mavis.
I don't even know what I can do here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, GG.
Finish.
Probably one of the worst maps for Mavis. Also kind of an awkward start. Let's see. You'll really like him, TC. Really laid back guy that has a lot of good insight into the game. What? David said, what? What? Sent you an invite to his DC server? Okay. Juju SB community. 136 member. Okay. Speaking of that, I probably need to make a Discord server. I just don't know if I want to have my own or if I want it to be like a collaboration between like a handful of players that I'm kind of like on board with, you know, like to do it together. I've been thinking about it a lot. Like, should I create a Discord server for Squad Busters? But I did that for my Clash of Clans community, and after a while, it became a really like time demanding process. I felt like I would tune out of it and like miss certain things. The moderators really did do well to kind of tamp it all down, you know, keep the toxicity out. Doc says, I'd love to do a collab. To do a collab what? Like make a Discord? I would like it. I would like to talk to you about that. Shivani Barbosa, I switched between double sums, Barbs and Chicken Clone, and full DPS, Fireball Blazing Light. Feel like you just need to disrupt at high level against any other squad. Yeah, totally. Exactly. You need a disrupt of some kind. Squad Busters ain't that big, not like COC. Of course, it is not that big yet. Like the revenue numbers say it all, basically. I think Clash Royale made something like $40 million last month. Just kind of crazy. This game made $1 million. So, yeah. We need to get more people playing. But also, to be fair, the free-to-play friendliness of this game is so good that, like, I feel like they're in a weird spot because they don't know how to monetize. Like, they haven't done a fantastic job of, like, monetizing the game while making it still, like, free-to-play friendly. It's just extremely free-to-play friendly. You know, it's going to take you time, but it's very free-to-play friendly. You can play the game to infinity and continuously farm, whereas, like, Clash Royale, you could only open it like it used to be. You, like, have a chest, and you'd tap it to unlock it, and it would take 3 hours or 6 hours or 12 hours or 24 hours, depending on what kind of chest it was, to unlock it. So you were really time gated in terms of like what you could get on a daily basis in terms of progression inside of Clash Royale.
Collect gems to win.
All right, here we go.
Go! Leon, fusion. Max, fusion. Leon. Mega. Mavis, fusion. Mavis, Mega. 9 players remaining. Trader. Trader, fusion. Unstoppable. 8 players remaining. Trader, Mega. 7 players remaining. 6 players remaining. Sweet. 5 players remaining.
That was a mistake. Trying to move too fast.
Dynamite. Fusion. 4 players remaining. Poco. Fusion. Poco. Mega. Dynamite. Mega. Wizard. Wizard. Fusion. 2 minutes left.
That's 7. I'm just dead. I'm trolling so badly right now. I completely whiffed the shot. I should have been auto-firing, right?
Wizard.
Gosh, I hate how, like, whenever I try to dip on someone like that, I always leave, like, 1 unit behind. I can't tell if I'm, like, just bad with the mechanic,
Wizard.
or if like
Wizard. Mega. Frank.
ooh.
Fusion. Frank. Mega. Final stretch. Gem line open. Mega. Battle healer.
Dude,
Davis.
am I this bad? Like I keep getting picked.
Battle healer. Fusion. Crushing it.
Got him.
3 players remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got 7 out.
What a win!
Get out of my game, 7. Get out of my game. Get out of my game. Let's go, dude. That's a player that I have an axe to grind with. Let's do it, dude. GG's. Clutch it. Noise. He says noise. You have to see, like I said, the only money I've spent on this game was for last season pass. I've maxed all my squaddies as free to play way too fast. Exactly, Phantom Ass. That's what I'm talking about. Like my free to play friend, Deegdag, right? You guys watch his stream sometimes. Deegdag didn't spend a single dime until I bought him the season pass last month for his birthday. That's the only money he's put into the game. He's got a max squad. He has a max level Mortis, a max Sonic, and he's now working on his 3rd hero. Like, there's actually no advantage I have over him at this point, except maybe I have a 3rd hero max. So I did have something when we hit the conversion that gave me a leg up. But like, he was free to play, and he played for almost this identical period of time that I did. I introduced him like 1 or 2 weeks after I started playing, and he started playing consistently with me, like all the time. And he was maxed out on day 1, except for like a couple units of for a 2.0 conversion. Clash Royale had chest keys, or you could use gems to open, and every new level you reach makes chests open in half the time. Clash has been free to play friendly for a long time if you're good at the game. Yeah.
Super big.
You said dang autocorrect. Everyone picks at you because you're too OP, says Team Fusion. Ah! Dude, you're OP. You're a really tough player. When I see you in my games, I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy. Appreciate the good vibes though. Thank you. Streamers love it when you tell them that they're killing it. We love that. Oh, yeah, Teen, you are no pushover yourself. Seriously, though. Like, when I see you in these games, I'm like, oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's going to be another banger. Weather's looking good today. Kind of cloudy. I think it's probably muggy. But, oh yeah, my pet sitting is over. I finished pet sitting this morning. I woke up at their house, let the dogs out, fed them one last time, locked the doors up and left. The family's returning this afternoon. I introduced you to my friends. Thank you, Teen Fusion. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ask them to subscribe and tell their friends. We are, if the number I'm looking at is accurate, 4,958. The on-screen counter is not what YouTube is telling me right now. Like the actual YouTube dashboard, studio dashboard, is showing me a bigger number. So I don't know. I'm running Maxion start right now, but I was having fun with Optimus Ruff start. On Queen, Optimus Ruffs? Optimus Ruff seems like a waste. Why?
9 players remaining. Mavis.
Why, dude?
Mavis. Fusion. 8 players remaining. Mavis. Mega.
This is the play for sure. Leave the bot alone for a minute. The farm is more important right now.
7 players remaining. Poco. Fusion. Poco. Mega.
See? The key's more valuable because I picked it up now instead of
Trader. Fusion.
earlier.
Trader. Mega. Dynamite. 5 players remaining. Dynamite. Fusion.
What's the modifier right now?
Dynamite. Mega. 4 players remaining. Minutes.
I'll take that. God bless America! Just lost my life. Trying to mess with that king a little bit too much, man. Dude. The 3-year stun onto a unit. Truly toxic. And of course, I'm missing my Mavis, so that's like a double bad right now. Okay, this one's gonna be a battle. If someone doesn't start chasing me, which they could. I'm going down here first. Perfect timing.
Gem mine open. Mega.
We're not gonna have a Frank. That's probably gonna kill us, but we'll see. I thought the bridge was there! I thought the bridge was open. Oh my gosh. I wasn't stuck. I thought the bridge was there and it wasn't there. Oh gosh. Oh man. Okay, that was complete misplay on my part. Nothing sucks like a king pushing you into someone else. Oh yeah, well that too. We almost brought it back for at least a second place finish, but that's Sonic, man. That's Sonic. Yikers. Optimus Fuse, I mean Optimus Mike Start. Optimus Mike Start sounds kind of fun. Optimus Ruffs would be a waste for sure. Yeah, exactly. Because you only need to pull him a second time to have him max, and what's that, 5 gold? So instead of it being like, well, you would need to spend 10 gold, you are just starting with a -5 or a +5 instead of a +10, right? GG's. Next. I like the way this build feels a lot more than the heavy build. At first, I was like, okay, heavy's cool. The more I think about it, though, builds that require you to get things online in an order to be most effective are not the best builds. And that's what heavy requires you to do. If you start taking fights before you're like absolutely massive, right? And you lose some of those units, that health shield is just gone, and whatever benefit you thought you had from having the heavy, it just evaporates. Don't you think a heavy build is stronger? No, I don't. I'm finding more consistent wins when I start Max Leon. Simply put, the ability to kite around is what enables queens to be the most effective. Like, you have to be able to move. Of course, when you hit critical mass, you can walk up to someone and park, right? But you need to be able to move. If you only have Leon and a king hits you, you might have Frank, but that king is also going to have a max and a Leon and maybe a trader potion. You can't escape him at that point. Like queen, you have to have the ability to pull off. You have to have the ability to run away if things get too hot. Because otherwise you just die on the spot. And that was my issue when I was running the heavy build. I was running Leon and Mavis up front, and I had Max in the back. And I can't tell you how many games I played where I actually never got to the point where I was able to pull the Max. Or by the time I pulled the Max, I'd already been chased down a couple times by a RK with chicken feet and got badly bruised or basically killed. Optimus Mike start. I don't know why Optimus would be a good idea for Queen. Like, as a starter. I can't see it, man. Ooh, early wizard. Wasn't even looking at my coin stash for a second. I probably overcapped it.
Wizard. 9 players remaining. Trader. Nice move. 8 players remaining. Nice. 7.
Was that a... I don't even know what I was looking at there.
5 players remaining. 4 players remaining. Poco. Fusion. Poco. Mega.
There we go. Perfect timing. We're not going to forget the trader.
Trader. Fusion. Trader. Mega.
Let's move over here for a minute and see what's going on. Okay.
Frank. 2 minutes.
Come here.
Fusion.
Ooh, look at that.
Mega. Dynamite.
I wanted him to fight me there.
Dynamite.
But, unfortunately, not.
One line open. Dominance.
Nice!
3 players remaining. Mega. Mega. 30 seconds. Crushing it. 2 players remaining.
We might have to fight for this one. GG.
10, 9,
It was gonna be close, and then it wasn't gonna be close.
4, 3, 2, 1.
GG's.
Finish.
Why don't you use Fireball?
Second
Because I
place.
can never outscale the RK on Fireball, and I don't think Fireball does nearly as much as people think it does in the late game. If I'm using Fireball, I would have to be massively aggressive in the early game, and let me just tell you, hitting Fireball against real players when they're paying attention and they don't suck, it's difficult. Like, I don't think Fireball is nearly as good as people think it is. That's just my personal opinion. What's up, Klobovs? How's it going, dude? Welcome to the chat. Like, especially against RK. You land a Fireball against an RK, he's got health shields, he's got a medic, he has a Optimus Prime. That Fireball actually does nothing to him, except maybe disrupt him and slow him down a little bit. That's all the Fireball does to an RK. Fireball has become a third-party spell? Yeah. So this build seems so much fragile against BK and RK in-game. Simply because I don't have heavy? Simply because I'm not running heavy? How much more beefy do you expect a queen to really be? I just don't agree with you. Like, I have an Optimus Prime. I have a Frank. I have a battle healer. I have HP. I have some tanky HP units built into the composition for that reason. But your queen has to be heavy battle healer. Okay, I have battle healer. I'm not running heavy. I don't think that builds that include heavy have reliable scalability. If you're relying on hitting a 7 unit power spike before you can even think about doing anything, and then at that point, if you lose any one of those units that you've got the health shield on, the build just doesn't make as much sense anymore. That's my problem with running heavy right now. The moment I got off of heavy, because believe me, I was on it for several days. I was like, okay, heavy and trader, great. Put them together. We're gonna make it work. Put Mavis into the start. Put heavy into the back. Put trader in the back. So we have all these things that we actually want to have. The moment I got off of heavy, I started winning more games. Same spells. Coin Stash, Blazing Light. And I just, okay, I'm going to play Queen. I'm going to prioritize my supply, my income, basically. Like, it's all about like the reliability of the build order. If your build is dependent upon you nailing this first, then this, and then you get to put this on top. But if any of these first things die after you put this on top, well, that health shield isn't there anymore. And when you repull the unit, it's like the heavy's just another hot shot, which isn't necessarily bad. But I would prefer to have double speedster on Queen so that I can move around, get in it, get out of it, and then have a supplier, Mavis, and trader Poco. Fireball is more of a can opener for me. Yeah, I would just rather pick my moments, bait the BK into fisting, and then just pop my stash, get my trader potion, and walk right up to him. Or also Queen looking for third party opportunities, or if someone's trying to take an objective, coming up behind them to where you're like pinning them against the mega boss or something. You throw a fireball to bait people into exposing their behind. I don't know if I want to throw a fireball as bait. If I'm going to use fireball, I want to like nail someone with it. The problem is the travel time is just so like slow now. Like pre-nerf, let me tell you, fireball was a great spell. Fireball was a great spell. Post-nerf, the top players on ladder that were using fireball quickly tried to switch over to other things, like Leon Invis. What's something else that Seven was running? I'm sure Seven was running the power tank when it was busted for that entire week. But yeah. All right, guys, we're right up at 1 hour. I need to use the bathroom. Whenever I start talking fast, it tells me TC got a PP. Okay? So I'm going to put up a 2-minute timer. If you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. When the timer counts to 0, I'm back in my seat, and we resume. I do not make you wait longer than the timer. You can ask the viewers here who've seen me. I'm super prompt. So I encourage you to take a lap around the house, go get yourself something to drink, use the bathroom, do whatever you need to on your end. But don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, we are back. We are back. And before you ask, yes, I washed my hands. Here we are. We're ready to go. Another hour of Squad Busters. We got a couple ahead of us. So let's go here. Let's see. Quan says, I think this is right. Probably has one of them. Yeah, it's because it's slower. You're talking about the fireball. He says, yeah, because it's slower now. That it works more as a baiting tool. Same goes for barrel bomb. It serves as both bait and a deterrent. Cooldown is short. You're not wasting anything. You ever go to any Braves games, CC? That's my dad's favorite baseball team, and it's been as long as I can remember. You know, I went to a Braves game, I think a couple years ago, and I really liked it. I'm not a huge baseball fan myself. I'm a football guy. American football, that is. I have friends that like Atlanta United, and they'll go to all the soccer games, but yeah. Let's see. Dukanovic says, I'm still trying to find the right AQ lineup. My Leon is underleveled, so I cannot use him. He's too squishy. Okay, let me ask you this. What level is your Leon, sir? Tell me real quick, and I'll tell you if you are misled or misinformed. Wolfman says, very fast. Poop, I need to say it. I didn't take a number 2, Wolfman. It was just a number 1. Come on. Also, glad you are back from dog sitting. How is it sleeping in your own bed finally? Well, no. Last night was the last night there. Tonight is my first night back sleeping in my apartment. So yeah. Wolfman says, I like bodybuilding. Brother, I need to get into bodybuilding. I am a skinny guy. I am built like a gazelle. And I did weightlifting in college and put on like 15 to 20 pounds of raw muscle, and I looked like a freak. It was amazing. Your Leon has 3 stars. Okay, so let's see what that tells me about your Leon real quick. Okay, let's have a talk about what this stuff means, right? Check this out. Level 1, speed boosts the squad 40% after using any power. Great. That is a passive that applies to Leon. 2-star. This is applied to his active ability. So the active ability, squad stops attacking, becomes invisible to enemies briefly. Okay, it doesn't affect his HP, nothing like that. You got this here. Level 3, damage boosts the squad to 20% after using any power. And then level 4, invisibility recharges 20% faster. Let's talk about this, sir. If you say you have a 3-star Leon, that is all you need to compete, my guy. That's all you need to compete. Your idea that he's too squishy, he is not intended to be a tank. But let me tell you, if you combo with your abilities, your power, and your abilities with your hero, your 3-star Leon will perform exactly the same way that my 4-star Leon will perform. There is no difference. 0. 0. 3-star is technically max level Leon himself at this moment. Boo, are you going to use RK in the near future? I played RK all last season, and so this season is going to be my Queen season. I reached number 5 in the world. I finished number 5 in the world and number 2 in the US last season on RK, and I played it literally every single stream. So this season, I decided I need to become a more well-rounded player. I'm gonna take the Queen back out because she did get buffs, and I'm gonna see how high I can push on Queen. YouTube chat on my TV blocks your face. I don't know what to say about that. I just love Archer Queen, but she's too slow. So Max Leon should be very good start. Absolutely. Absolutely. Queen actually doesn't have bad movement speed, base movement speed. But when you have Max Leon, doesn't matter which hero, you're going to be zooming. Leon's 5-star trait will probably be similar to Wiz's. So it's just going to increase one of these numbers or something like that. That's what I would think. I could send you a pic on Discord if you want to see. Camera on top right. Dude, are you sure you can't like change something about how you're viewing it on your television? But yeah, send me a screenshot. I would like to see what you're talking about. There's always the ability to like put me over on the left side instead of the right side, but I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to think there. You can turn it on or off. So you're using like an Apple TV or like a smart TV to view it? Is that the issue? Anyways, let's hop into the queue. Wait, what are our star tokens at? 66,000 star tokens. Ooh! Ooh! We got a lot. We got a lot. Can you move it around? Can you not move the position of that? So it looks like it's a smart TV. Huh. Okay. I'll think about it, man. The reason why I'm bottom right is because it doesn't obscure any of the gameplay, but it allows me to have a bigger cam. Like you remember I used to have this really like narrow thing that basically only gave me this. But now I'm like, you guys can see more of me. And so that was the point of moving the cam the way it is and having this new position here. Use your smartphone with YT connected and then you read the chat on phone. Ooh, interesting. So view on your TV, but have it open on your phone at the same time, or have the chat on your phone? I'm on my phone, but using audio on TV. Huh. Okay. No, thank you for letting me know. I definitely need to know how different media sources or how do I say, like viewing devices, how the stream is viewed on different devices is definitely important information. Let's go. Is this one coin? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Leon, fusion.
Oh boy.
Leon, mega.
You know what?
Max, fusion. Max, mega. Traitor. Traitor, fusion. Traitor, mega. Mavis. Mavis, fusion. Mavis, mega. Mega. Poco. 9 players remaining. Fusion. Mega. Wizard. Wizard. Fusion. Wizard. Mega. 8 players remaining. Dynamite. Fusion. Dynamite. Mega. Nice move. 7 players remaining. 6 players remaining. Fusion. Battle healer. Dominance.
GG.
Players remaining. Mega. Mega. 2 minutes. Fusion. Battle. Mega.
Where is everybody?
Remaining. Final stretch. Gem line open.
Where'd it go?
3 players remaining. Nice move.
Good night, sweet princes!
Players remaining. 30 seconds left.
Ripped. That's why you watch, guys. That's why you watch. That one was for you. Let's see. Melcon Morris. Yeah, I do it all the time. YouTube app on smartphone connected to the smart TV YT app. You see the video audio on the TV while reading chat on the smartphone as long as both are on the same Wi-Fi. Dude, that's a tip, my guy. Thank you. W. We got Mr. Soy Suru. Usually a menace on that king. Mr. Hamid. And RSD Mitchell. So what's up? Clash Your Topic says, GG, bro, best Archer Queen. Brother, I am far from the best, but I'll take it. Thank you. You have a Max Queen? Yeah, dude, Max Queen rocks. She's fun. Man, I got an issue. I want to play with Leon and Max as starters, but I tried it. Without Heavy in my lineup, I only get second or third party, or second or third. Any suggestions? Can I play without Trader or something? Brother, try my lineup. And just watch how I sort of play these matches. I'm usually not trying to get involved in something crazy unless someone just looks like food. You know what I mean? Bots. The other suggestion I'll have is going for bot kills is okay, as long as it's not going to take you 3 years to kill the bot. If you've only got like 2 or 3 units in your squad and you see a BK, sometimes you can waste too much time trying to kill the BK, and he might even take one of your squaddies. And then you're behind despite taking a key, right? So I would just try this lineup. Try this lineup right here. Hit your screenshots, nerds. Pretty nice rolling. Yeah, dude. Beautiful. My nephew plays for the Orioles. Oh, that's what's up, Doc. Cool. Die, King. Die. Yeah. You play duo with me? I'm playing Squad League, my guy. I hope you enjoy the stream. Well, my cousin's kid... but grew up calling me uncle. No, that's cool. Family's family, right? Next game, let's go ahead and cube. What I will say about this build is learn how to play the coin stash with high efficiency. Try not to let the coin stash over cap. Also, when you do pop the coin stash, try to pop it right when it hits a number instead of like when it's halfway to a number or part way to a number. You lose efficiency if you pop it early or too late. So hitting it right when it hits like 2, 3, or right when it hits 4 is maximum efficiency there. Also, don't step on a box if you know that you're about to overcap, because money is time. Time is money with the coin stash. I would suggest trying to get Mavis first of your 3 commons. So nexting an early chest to try to get Mavis is definitely a call, but I would definitely mega those Max and Leon first, and then try to pull the Mavis. After that, Trader would probably be better than picking Poco, but you know, either of those commons at that point, go ahead and finish the commons. If you get the option for an early Wizard, take Wizard out of these 3 rares, because Wizard's going to further make your arrows, your stash, your Blazing Light recharge faster. So if your stash is recharging faster, you're getting money faster. It helps to accelerate you in terms of how big your squad gets. David says, okay, I will. But the problem is that it's hard for me to get first place at 5K trophies. All my squaddies are 3 stars. Well, you have to work with what you have to work with. But one thing that I can say confidently is that Leon at 3 star does not have any less power than my Leon at 4 star. we're playing essentially with the same Leon, my guy. You and me both. You have this. We have an equal advantage with that. Harsh says, "I love Wizard. He acts like a farmer." 2 for me because he boosts the coin stash. Exactly. That's why priority for rares would be, okay, so priority for commons, Mavis. Priority for rares, Wizard. Priority for epics, Optimus Prime into Elita 1, and then start tossing battle healers. And I would even say when you get to epics, pull Optimus 1 time, pull Elita 1 time, and then stack up the battle healers, and then wrap around back to pull Optimus the second time, and then Elita the second time. Because those 2 units, Optimus and Elita, come in pretty powerful at fused form. Remember that. Kieran, what's up? Dude, I've been here just silent doing daily stuff. That's what's up, Kieran. Thank you for being here, buddy. All right, full screen time. Most abilities are good at level 3. Also, you only played 1.5K games. Ooh, look at that. I'm doing exactly what I just talked about, by the way. See about the corner real quick. Wizard first. Literally verbatim of everything that I just described, I'm doing right now. See if it pays off. Gonna be some loot here, just a second. Yep, perfect. Saw this, I'm gonna steal this before someone comes down on it. Come back down here. Here. Did someone steal that a second ago? No, I'm just right on time. Basically perfect farm this game. Would love to be able to run. Would love it, but I can't, unfortunately. There's Sasha too. Sasha is crazy on this king. Like I can't even play around Sasha. The other thing that's kind of painful at this moment is the fact that I don't have a Frank.
Final stretch. Gem line open. Fusion.
He's just faster.
30 seconds left.
GG.
Busted.
Can we gain rings? No, nope. The event is over. The ring event is over. and the map stays forever, I am not excited about that, if I'm being honest. I do not care for this map. I don't like the boxes. I think the boxes are a little bit sus. Eggman himself is not there, but the map is. See, that's weird. I think they should have just taken the map out. For $3.99, you can buy Sonic hero points, right? But not rings. You can buy the hero points. Can you check Sasha's starters once? Hold on. I gotta do this real quick. Gotta reset the game in order to get the replay. Sasha just always gets fed. Like, bots walk in the middle and Sasha just free farms the bots. Instantly. Instantly. And then if you try to challenge Sasha over a tree, just fists you right through the freaking tree. Every time. Every time. Makes it really difficult. Wait a minute. Did I actually reset or not? Come on. Sorry. I'm really an oaf piloting this. Okay. Got it.
Squad Busters.
All right. So we want to see Sasha. I start with Leon Wiz. Yeah. See, there he is. That's what I thought. Like, a lot of kings want Leon Wiz right now. Because, oh yeah. By the way, guys, something else that that really needs to get changed about King. Apparently, the Wizard's passive is providing a more than 25% cooldown reduction. So the fist by itself is just an OP busted fist, right? But if you have a Wizard, it's like 3.4 seconds to get his fist back. It's like an 8-second cooldown, if I'm not mistaken. So 25% would make it 6 seconds, but it's 3.4 seconds. That's actually toxic. Like, fully toxic. That we know that this is the case, and for some reason we can't have it hot fixed. Like, as soon as humanly possible. 4.5 seconds. See, yeah, 8 seconds total with Ultimate Wiz. It's 4.5 seconds on a fist. So that means that if you knock any little squatty at all, any minion on the map, you can like get it back instantly, like almost instantly. And I'm pretty sure that's what that's part of the double fist or even triple fist bug has to do with. It has to do with Wizard somehow. Probably that in conjunction with something else. But, like, yeah. By the way, YouTube is popping off today. What's up, guys? If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We are almost to our goal of 5,000 subscribers. I need 42 subscribers, new subscribers, to hit that goal. Whoa, excuse me. I need 39 now. You guys are OP. I need 39 subscribers to hit the goal. Let's go. Let's go, nerds. Y'all rock. We're getting closer every day. As soon as I hit 5,000, I'm going to apply for that channel review with the Supercell Creator Academy. Hopefully they like what they see. Because you guys are great.
Collect gems to win. Go!
Even the AQ arrows are recharged very quickly. Is that the case? Is it applying improperly to all heroes?
Leon Fusion.
Nah, this isn't great. That was a person. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Max Fusion. 9 players remaining. Nice move. 8 players remaining. Mega.
Gosh, bots. Get out of my corner, dude.
Mavis.
Would appreciate it.
Mavis Fusion. 7 players remaining. players remaining. Trader, fusion. Trader, mega. 5 players remaining.
Where are we going next? I don't even care about the bot right now.
Poco, fusion. Poco, mega.
I'm gonna take a Frank. Wizard would have been nice there, obviously, but you know.
4 players remaining. Fusion. 2 minutes left. Mega.
There's a queen that's bigger than me.
Three players remaining.
Zero deaths. W on that.
Wizard, fusion. Wizard, final stretch.
Ah, bad on me.
Mega. 30 seconds left. Mega.
What is this, huh?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
GG.
1.
GG. Second place, we take it.
Second place. Marvelous.
Hold on a second. I hate when hold on, blah 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 blah. You ever hear of the Wiz's ability is working? I hate when Mavis gets a 6 carriage patch and takes 2. Well, it has to do with her placement. If you position her to pick the patch that's at the end, right? She's gonna take that plus 1 row over. If you stand more centered in the carrot patch, Mavis will walk to the center patch, and on either side of that center, basically on either side of each carrot, she'll pick all of them, right? If there's an 8 patch, you can position her over like one of the 2 center things, two center carrots, and she'll pick 6, and then you have to go to the other end to pick it, and the whole thing will repick. So yeah, you have to center her. Don't just walk up to the edge of a carrot patch. If you're trying to be optimal, try to put her in the middle of the carrot patch. So she picks that, and all the carrots pop at once. Also, farmers in general are more of fighters than farmers. Well, the mechanic is broken right now. It used to not be that way. It used to be that your farmers would prioritize their farming targets if you put them closer to their farming target than an enemy. But now it's like if there's any enemy that's nearby the rest of your squad at once, the farmer will run to attack it and clear it out of your circumference first. Or out of your radius, I should probably say. Queen is fun to use in dangerous. I'm okay doing with my level 2 Queen in squad league against max heroes for sure. Dude, you know, I think that as you level your heroes, they become more fun to play. I think that when you don't know any better and you're playing against opponents that don't have the maxed out heroes, the game probably still feels fine, right? Because it's all relative. Like you versus your opponents. All the power scaling in this game is all relative. So when you do hit max level on things, yeah, the game does feel faster, more fluid. Faster is probably the quicker pace is probably the best way to describe what higher level squaddies do for the gameplay. Usually, right? You're dealing a little bit more damage, usually. Or in the wizard's case, you know, the cooldown reduction is greater when you get into ultimate form. So what does that mean? Well, you get to fire off more abilities more frequently. So, like, it just increases the pace of the game. Give me a second, nerds. All right. Man. Sorry, I got allergies, guys. Pet allergies should be going away, though, because I'm not spending another night in the house. Gosh, this makes me feel like sinus pressure. Ugh.
Collect gems to win.
Here we go.
Go! Leon, fusion. Leon, mega. Max, fusion. Max, mega. Mavis. 9 players remaining. Fusion. Mavis, mega. Poco.
I probably should have picked up a trader there.
Fusion.
It's okay, we'll run this way.
Poco. Mega. 8 players remaining. Trader. 7 players remaining. Fusion. Trader. Mega.
Keep it moving. Hey! What's that?
Wizard. 6 players remaining. 5 players remaining. Wizard. Fusion. 4 players remaining. Wizard. Mega. 3 players remaining.
3 players remaining.
Dynamite.
Uh-oh.
Dynamite. Fusion.
Lost one.
Traitor. Dynamite. Mega.
Oh my gosh.
Final stretch.
So unfortunate there.
Gem mine open. Coco.
I'm just trolling. I'm trolling myself.
Wizard. 30 seconds left.
I'm just dead. Nothing I can do this game.
2 players
Oh, man.
wasted. You finished third. Great job.
GG. Queen is funny using dangerous. I'm doing a. Okay, well, it just repeated itself. Strange. My my chat bot here, or my combined chat, just like bugged or something. I think I fixed it though.
Common.
Do 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 do.
Rare. Penny.
Hi, hi. Queen looks so useless. Hair in my mouth. Welcome to the stream. I don't think it's bugged. I think it's fine. But thanks for chatting on both sides. By the way, how are you, Mr. Riaz41? Welcome to the stream. Cool. All right, so Riaz, then you don't know the game, to be honest. Says Kieran. We have good games, we have bad games, we have okay games. She's no BK right now, that's for sure. You got to watch out. You got to be very selective about the fights that you end up in. She's a lot more useful than Sonic, in my opinion, though. Her damage is a lot better than Sonic's damage. Okay, we got Blue Goblin. Who do you think the best BK is? The best BK and the best AQ? I don't know. That's hard to say. Like on ladder?
Collect gems to win. Go.
Papo Teach is usually pretty strong. That was a mistake. Rip.
Leon. Fusion.
Well, we'll be having that one on our side, I guess.
Max. Fusion. Max. Mega.
It's not what we wanted to happen there.
Leon. Mega. Traitor. Traitor. Fusion. Traitor.
This is an interesting game.
Mavis.
Got a little bit of a handicap on this one.
players remaining. Leave it. Mega. 7 players remaining. Coco. 6 players remaining. 5 players remaining. Coco. Fusion. 4 players remaining. Mega. 3 players remaining.
I'll take that. That's fine.
Battle healer. Fusion. 2 minutes. Battle healer.
Guess we're on this bus.
Wizard. Wizard. Fusion. Wizard. Mega. Dynamite. 2 players remaining.
Well. Okay, so it's possible. There's another queen.
Gem line open. Fusion. Dynamite. Mega.
He's bigger than me, though. So I guess we're playing for the end, yeah?
Frank. 30 seconds. Fusion. Frank. Mega. Trader. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gotcha! Yes!
Spectacular
Queen's useful, dude. Queen's useful. Harsh says, damn! Yeah, man. Nice! Yeah, dude. That was crazy! Yeah. Have you tried Cyclone Laser and Blazing Light combo? Bro, okay, so I've tried playing Cyclone Laser off stream. I've tried doing it in friendlies, duos, all kinds of situations. When that thing hits, that thing hits. When it doesn't hit, it does actually nothing. So if you're talking about like reliability and utility of a spell, unless you are an ace with that laser, you can have a terrible game where you don't do any damage with it. Like, very easily. Good players won't walk directly into you while the laser beam is for that full duration. Inexperienced players will allow themselves to get stunned and one shot by the laser. But the higher you climb in Squad League, people are trying to move. People see stuff happen and they try to get out of the way, or they try to pull away when they realize something's bad for them. And it's even the slightest movement of that hero can cause the laser to completely miss. It doesn't reliably hit for me. It works well when they're coming towards you. Yes, but still, even a good player will see that laser and like kind of do one of these, you know? Next game. So like, yeah, I'd say have fun with it. It hits hard. If you can master it, I'd say go for it.
I feel like maybe Sonic it would work best on because you can have Blazing Light and the Sonic ability, which are two different stuns. So you can really lock someone in place for a moment to line it up. On Queen, though, I think it would be challenging. Because you'd only have one stun. You'd only have Blazing Light. Whew. I think right as I got in the game, Miller Name said, best BK is Sir Harshmallow, best AQ is AQ. No, man, there's some really good AQs that are at like lower trophy levels. Sometimes I find them in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh my gosh, was not expecting to have that interaction with you.
Remaining. Dynamite. Dynamite. Fusion. Dynamite. Mega. 8 players remaining. Traitor. Traitor. Fusion. 7 players remaining. 6 players remaining. Nice move. 5 players remaining. Mega. Poco. Poco. Fusion.
Here we go. I think we're of a size where we can kind of play with this idea of what's going on in the middle.
Wizard. 2 minutes.
It's a BK though. No, that's an RK. What am I talking about? Oh, it's already gone. Rip me.
Wizard. Fusion. Wizard. Mega.
There's a lot of business going on here.
Final stretch. Gem line open. Frank. Mega.
Come on up here.
Nice. 30 seconds.
I'm gonna die now, right?
3 players remaining. Mega.
Ah.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Man, I almost got him. Almost got him. So close, so close.
You finished 3rd. Marvelous.
Frank is almost a must. I think Frank is a must.
The stuns in this game are too brutal, especially when squads get big. Like a single stun can grab like 2 or 3 units. GG Eddie, GG. Almost got you there. Like very close on that one. Almost got your hero. Like, woo!
Common.
So close, but no cigar, yeah. True that. So Frank before tank, I got you. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that tank is still powerful. I think you could run, on BK, you could probably run Frank, Wizard, and tank. Or if you're running Wizard on lead, you could have Frank, tank, and Mike with Wizard on lead. What's up, Soy Suru? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream for the first time, guy. GG's today. GG's. Hola, over on the Twitch side. How's it going, dude? But if you're a Queen player and you'd like to run this build, I think it's strong, and it's definitely working for me. Taking heavy off the line has just been ultimately like an ease of progression thing. Like, I'm not stressing about my build order nearly as much. Like, I definitely want to get my Mavis first, if possible. And I would prefer to get Wizard first, but if I don't get Wizard first at the 2-minute mark, that's fine. Epics, as long as you take either Optimus or Elita, and in the next box you pull whichever other one, you're looking good. So when you get to epics, you only pull Elita once, Optimus once, and then you start putting the battle healers on. You swing back around to hit Mega for Elita and Optimus at the very end. One small tip I find useful is to use Blazing Light on care patches before
Collect gems to win.
I pick them up, so they're all little monsters. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Blazing Light to clear areas is definitely a play. Like here.
Max Fusion. Leon Fusion. Leon Mega. Max Mega. Poco.
Awkward. I probably should have nexted there.
Poco Fusion. Poco Mega. 9 players remaining. Mavis. Mavis.
We'll
Fusion.
correct quick though. It's fine.
Mavis. Mega. 8 players remaining. Dominance.
Don't ask me about the first arrow, guys. Just pretend like you didn't see that.
6 players remaining. Trader. 5 players remaining. Fusion.
If you wanted the smoke, I would have taken it right there. It's not what I really wanted to pick, but we'll take it. See how this performs.
Dynamite. 4 players remaining. Fusion.
Will you die or not? Like, game. Wow.
2 minutes.
That was so unfortunate for us. I thought I had him too. Very awkward.
Dynamite.
That's bad. That's really bad. Why did he stop?
Max.
I thought I had that king, dude. All right, so we've had to rebuild a little bit. We're not dead yet. But let me just tell you, when you get behind his queen, it usually doesn't feel too great.
Final stretch.
All right, let's see what if anything's possible. We keep getting picked. I'm just dead now. And now we're stuck in the middle of this party. Just GG. I kind of knew that that's how that would end. Oh, we got third. KO'd the other guy first. Oh, Eddie died. Eddie, you should have killed me earlier, man. I don't know if that was like mercy or what, but you just lost your position there. Hold on a second. You say running RK with medic, dynamite, tank. Would you switch Frank for a damage dealer? I would have Frank in every single hero's build as possible. On RK, I want to say my start at the end of the season was Ruffs and Medic. Poco, Trader, Mavis. No. I was on Ruffs and Max. And then in the back, I had Medic, Dynamite, and Frank. Epics were Leon, Battle Healer, and Optimus Prime. So I had triple healer on RK. The other guy kept chasing you. Probably average somewhere close to 2. It's rare I don't get at least 1. It's usually at price 35 or higher. No gems or coins. Just no gems, coins. You get coins and gems too. Yes. And a key from Penny. Hold on. Harsh is saying how many keys? Oh, you're saying Knuckles gives you keys. Yeah, there is a chance for Knuckles to give you a key. So it's like a Timu Penny plus Timu Minor. That's the best way that someone described Knuckles to me when it first came out, and they already had it and I didn't. Knuckles is like a Timu Minor. But he also gives you loot. You should be careful with Eddie when he joins Team Bro. I'm going to try him out. Good idea, Doc. See why you're called Doc, because you're smart. TikTok shop minor penny. Right? Okay, guys, we're at the 2-hour mark. I'm going to use the bathroom. It's time for me to take a whiz. If you have not stood up, walked around your house, stretched, got something to drink, or eaten anything in a while, I encourage you to do so. If you're new to my channel, I put up a 2-minute timer. When it counts to 0, I'm back in my seat and we resume. I do not make you wait longer than 2 minutes. So, don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, guys, we are back. We are back. And before you ask, yes, I washed my hands. I washed them. We're clean. We're feeling good. Appreciate you watching today. If you're a new watcher, if you're a new viewer, you never seen me before, I would say consider subscribing. It's absolutely free. And you'd help me with my goal to hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm only 39 away from that number. So if you have friends and you like what you see, why don't you tell them too? I'd appreciate it. And when we hit 5,000, I'm going to hit the button to have my channel reviewed for the Supercell Academy. And maybe be made an official creator for Squad Busters. That would be amazing. So yeah. Can you add me, please? No, I'm sorry. I can't add everyone. See how many friend requests I have right there? It's always full, man. It's always full. With BK, all the rares are so good. Wiz, Frank, Dyna, Tank, and Knuckles, to be honest. Yeah, Knuckles, you know, it's interesting that BK is finding a use for Knuckles. To kick off the final hour of our stream, we got an Ice Cold Coca-Cola Classic. And you guys are homies today. Cheers, nerds. It's time to queue. Curious to run the army that I am? There's a little mini preview in the bottom left here, but you can screenshot this screen. It's a little bit bigger and easier to read. Wiz and Frank are a must, I think. I think so, Harsh. I think the third slot is really a flex slot. Wiz and Frank on literally everyone right now, it seems. Maybe not Wizard on RK. I think RK can get away without it. But, you know, Frank, I think Frank and Dynamite are pretty much staples for almost every single build now. Got a game, full screen, nerds. Here we go. Name's Isaac 2.0. That's what's up, dude. Okay, here we go.
Gems to win. Go! Leon. Leon. Mega. Max Fusion. Max Mega.
Bruh.
Poco.
I guess. I should have nexted for my Mavis.
Poco. Fusion. Poco. Mega. Mavis.
There's the maybe, baby.
Mavis Fusion. 9 players remaining. 8 players remaining. Mega. Trader.
You know, I see an opportunity. We're going to take it.
Players remaining. Trader. Fusion. 6 players remaining. Trader. Mega.
Awkward.
5 players remaining. 4 players remaining. Dynamite.
I don't even know what's going on here. Oh my god.
2 minutes left. Dynamite. Mega. 3 busts.
It was my fault. GG.
4th place. Well done. Wizard.
Also, D-Dag got affiliate. Yeah, I saw that. D-Dag was talking to me about it. Maybe, baby. You know, we're best friends and we hang out a lot, so what the F happened? Yeah, I kind of walked into a bad situation and got nuked out. That's what happened.
Wizard.
She got a golden arrow, I guess. Don't know. Sometimes I can't tell why my arrows don't inflict damage, but his do. I'd have to watch the replay. Could be as simple as, like, I didn't hit an arrow, and he got the first knock onto a unit, or he had a trader potion active and I didn't. Not sure. I think I have 2 subs right now. On Twitch, that is. Let it go. Phantom, love watching your stream, CC. Hope you get a creator code soon. Thank you very much, Phantom. I appreciate that. Thank you. I told you guys that I downloaded DaVinci Resolve with the intention of making some videos. I'm still doing a little bit of study on how the program works and how I could create some videos. Basically, what I need to do, what I need to figure out is how to make like a half decent intro to the video, and then do a little bit of modest editing to show like two matches, and I try putting out some content, some like video content, that is. Please let me, please, brother. I cannot do that. My friends list would be cluttered with nothing but people that I actually don't know yet. Stick around for a while, and maybe I would consider it. All right, here we go. All right, no mistakes this time. Cool.
Fusion. 9 players remaining. Mega.
Got one.
Trader.
I'm gonna leave the area.
8 players remaining. Trader. Fusion. Trader. Mega. 7 players.
What's happening over
remaining.
here? Huh? A little bit too much business.
Poco. Fusion. 5 players remaining. 4 players remaining. Mega.
RK with his crazy chicken clone. Putting in work. All right, we'll take the wizard. See if we can get our stash going a little faster here.
Wizard. Fusion.
All right, left's up again. Okay. Frank for sure. I'm gonna take this real quick. Oh my gosh.
Fusion.
I'm chipping away.
Final stretch. Dynamite. Fusion.
God bless America, dude. Not a good look.
30 seconds left.
That's a better look. just get ran now. I see. I can't escape it. He's just faster, man. Chicken feet, dude. Just faster.
Nice moves there.
Play against me. I'll make sure you remember me. Okay. Prime slows the whole group down so much. No, he doesn't. What are you talking about? He doesn't slow down the group. There's no... That doesn't make any sense. GG's. Yep.
Common.
Queen is high risk, man. Like, you deal a lot of damage. Prime is so good, too. Because if you get hit by a spell or a fist or anything, your whole squad gets 30% of the damage refunded, which is, like, amazing. They coming, my guy. They coming. Yeah, but just because you add a unit to your squad does not lower your movement speed. I think it might be your perception, or maybe you're just out of turbo. Sir Harsh says, "Yeah, I know. Yeah, it doesn't. I know. Just my perception in game is true." Yeah. All right, Super Ice Spirits. Here we go, nerds. Let's do it. Oh, it's Sasha and Narcissist. Sasha on the BK. Actually a menace. Narcissist on the RK. Actually a menace. Ah, mistake.
Trader. Fusion. Trader. Mega. Mavis. Mavis. Fusion. 9 players remaining. Mega. Fusion! 8 players remaining. Mega! 7 players remaining. Wizard! 6 players remaining. Wizard! Fusion! 5 players remaining.
That is so stupid.
Leon!
He literally just blazing lighted, didn't fist. He just took a unit.
4 players remaining. 2 minutes left. Wizard! Mega!
And this is what Sasha does. Like in these game modes where there's like these juicy, loot-rich objectives, he just sits on it. Makes it very difficult to challenge anything. Like I have to catch him on the back foot. Like here, look at this. Because I had Frank, I was able to walk. Without Frank, that's like 3 units dead.
Mega.
And try to run.
Dynamite. Final stretch. 3 players remaining. Gem mine open. Dynamite.
Guess we're playing for the very end.
Dynamite. Mega.
Here comes Sasha. You have a shot, but it's going to be a slim shot.
30 seconds. Battle healer. 10, 9,
Yeah, it's just death.
7, 6, 5.
TG, did you see how fast he got that fist? I saw him fist and I instantly walked up to him like a second later and he used it again. That's a fat yikes. It's the meaning of my name. Brother, I mean, it's just, they coming. Like, the enemy's always coming. He, she, it, they are coming. Yeah. Is Narc on Sonic? No, he was on RK. Always on RK. Narcissist is on RK. Something tells me he won't swap either, because he's settled into his last season build, which, by the way, he played RK all last season. And he's doing the same thing this season. So, unlike me, where I picked up Queen last week for the first time in forever, like 2 months, and I'm having to, like, kind of relearn the Queen in a lot of ways and get used to her playstyle again. Was Narcissus on Sonic? Did I just not see that? I could swear he's on RK. That's interesting. That's interesting. But yeah, you can see how, like, a good king player, barbarian king player, will just sit in the middle of the map and say, I dare you to attack any of this good stuff. I dare you. Like, that's what the king does. And that's why the fist is a little bit too strong. Like, if you can like threaten people to not even challenge you, like, sure. And of course, the bots will wander into the middle and walk right up to him early and feed him keys. And if you try to take the bot, oh no, he'll turn around and he'll kill both of you. So yeah. Mosley, chill out, dude.
To win. Go. Leon Fusion. Leon Mega. Max Fusion. Max Mega.
Awkward.
Poco Fusion. Poco Mega. Mavis.
Interesting.
Mavis Fusion. Mavis Mega. Trader.
All the stuff is gone, okay.
Players remaining. Trader Fusion. 8 players remaining. Trader Mega. players remaining. 6 players remaining. Crushing it. 5 players remaining. Leon. Wizard. Wizard. Fusion.
Not really able to do anything there.
4 players remaining. Dynamite. Dynamite. Fusion.
That's a king.
Dynamite. Mega.
Finally, we have a Frank.
Final stretch. Gem line open. Frank. Fusion.
Bad idea.
Mega. 30 seconds. Trader.
15 seconds. All right. We do.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take the second spot. I'm not going to throw second just to try to get first.
Excellent.
Sasha still had a massive lead. You see the problem, guys? Multiple matches in a row. There's a king that sits in the center of the map and just dares people to attack. Like with impunity. You could be bigger than the king. The king will fist you, take half your squad, or kill your hero. Do I play Fortnite? No, I don't play Fortnite, man. Sorry. Not my style. Hold on a second. Let's go here. What's up, Papa Noxy? How's it going, dude? Papa. I'm going to miss that emote. My sub ended. Well, you can always sub again. Doing fine, I guess. Whole day at bed. Got free day. W. Change the weather so it's an L. How you doing, Harshi? Da 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 da. Gaten TC been busting, yeah, dude. I've been busted. By the way, your viewership is popping off today. 10 over on the Twitch side, over 30 on the YouTube side. You guys are great. Thank you for watching today. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here, Gaten. Gaten is a 6-month subscriber of the channel. Yeah, yeet. Excuse me, 9-month subscriber. And he has a 6-month badge. GG, dude. Mosley, you've been asked to chill out. Thank you very much. You get a timeout, dude. Relax.
Common.
Bring 40 friends and you get to be on the friends list. Yeah, good. Yeah, you know what?
If you actually did that, I would definitely do it.
Minor.
All right. Nice. Keep it pushing. Let's see. Wait, how is our rank looking right now? 2 USA, only 320 cups behind. Global number 6. Bro, I'm not even trying very hard this season. I know it's early season. I know anything could happen. I need to remember to put my prime come the 12th. I get it's mozzarella. Thank you so much. Guys, by the way, speaking of memberships and subscriptions, I'm getting very, very close to being able to activate channel memberships. I am 2,500 watch hours out of 3,000. And the vast majority of that, I mean, all of that is coming in about 2 months. So, like, I know for a fact by the end of this month, we're going to hit that goal of 3,000. And I'm going to be able to, I'll be able to activate channel memberships over on YouTube. Would be nice to get some ranked rewards and ranked, not some lame coins and tickets. You know, you're absolutely right. You know, the other, I mean, I'm not even like a big rewards guy. Like, if they gave me a special skin or something for being like a top leaderboard finisher, I think that would be awesome. But what I would be even satisfied with, at least right now, is for there to be something in my profile that says best season finish, like best global rank, end of season rank, best local rank. You know what I mean? Like, there's no record of how I've performed in this game over time other than my YouTube channel, my live streams. So I can tell people on live stream, yeah, last season I finished this way. I can post about it on YouTube, yeah, I finished this way. But unless they put something in the game, it's like I can't flash it up on screen and be like, yeah, I did finish like this. Here's the proof in the game, you know? Some kind of a name badge, something like that. Time to start screenshotting. Yeah, that's what I had to do, Gaiden. At the end of the last 2 seasons, I had to screenshot the leaderboard like a few minutes before the reset, because there's literally no like splash screen when the season reset happens that like says, congratulations, you finished like this. Your reward is this. There's no formal splash like that. The leaderboard just resets quietly in the background and the season restarts. Top 5 minutes spent watching the stream. Deeg Dag. 3,260. Deeg Dag. 2, Sir Hars. Squabusters Catalunya, dude! Whoa! That's Aguila Ray. He watches he's the third most watched on this channel? Wow. Wow. That's crazy, dude. Aguila Ray has the third most hours watching the stream. That's on Twitch, right? That's on Twitch. I forgot that was Ray. Not gonna lie. That's Ray. He stream snipes confirmed. Says no letter. If he is, he's not doing it too well. Oh boy. Oh man. That is freaking hilarious, dude. You got a super fan. Dude, those are actually awesome metrics to see. I'm sure that there's got to be some sort of commands on YouTube to see the same thing, right? Or do I have to enable that sort of thing? Someone needs to like teach me how to get engagement and fun stuff started and like really set up and like
to win.
I need to consult with someone about that.
Leon, fusion. Max, fusion.
Woo!
Leon, mega. Max, mega. Mavis. Mavis, fusion. Mavis, mega. Trader. Trader, fusion. Trader, mega.
Come on over here.
9 players remaining. 8 players remaining. Nice move. 7 players remaining. Wizard.
Take an early wizard here.
Wizard.
Seems like a good play.
Wizard. Mega. Coco.
What?
Coco. Fusion.
Some chasing going on over here.
Nice. 6 players remaining. Mega. Five
Can't
players
be without a
remaining.
Frank for too long, otherwise we can get messed up.
2 minutes. Fusion.
I should be respawning, no? Or did he just grab it? I think he just grabbed it. He's throwing me off, boy.
Mega.
Yeah, okay.
Dynamite. Dynamite. Fusion.
I'm bad. No losses? I don't think. I did lose. I did lose the mic. Okay.
Final stretch. Dynamite.
Okay.
Gem line open.
You can look for a fight. I mean, oh no!
Mega. 30 seconds left. Trader. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Second spot, I think.
Second place. Excellent.
Cody says, not sure how to do that on YouTube. Yeah, I might have to set it up. I don't know yet. If we had a stream element bot over here enabled, we could see YouTube. Okay, so that's something I have to look at. Why does matchmaking take so long today? Nobody's playing, I guess. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. iPadu, so you know where your server location is? Do I know where my server location is? I mean, I'm East Coast USA, so I don't know. What if I told you I'm also a YouTuber? Cool, man. What's up, Penguin Walrus? How's it going, brother? Welcome back. Sasha is German. That's cool. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Super big.
Close game.
Dynamite.
Hi, by the way. What's up, Zachy? How's it going, man? You didn't need a 24-hour timeout. Mosley, just join the chat and like start talking to us about the game and stop asking me to do things for you. You can ask me about like, hey, do you think something's good? Do you think something's bad? Hey, I'm playing this. I think it's good, and we can have a conversation about that. But not show up and go me the whole time. Nobody likes that. We're doing pretty good today, man. We're doing pretty good. I feel a lot better than I did yesterday. I was really bummed out because I was dealing with some banking stuff that is just really, really, really crappy. Trying to get something resolved. Some people stole money out of my checking account, and I have no idea how it happened, but it did. And when I figured out that it happened, I immediately reported it and filed a claim. And those folks are not honoring my claim. And they're saying that they couldn't prove that there was fraud. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I was live streaming on the days that these charges happened in like three different states. And I'm live streaming from my apartment in Atlanta, Georgia. And this is happening in Texas, Washington State. Like, what? So, yeah. Hope it gets fixed ASAP. Well, chances are it's going to take at least another 14 days, maybe even a month to see a resolution. But that's because they restarted the claims process. They opened up a new claim, and they're going to have a different agent review the claim this time. Which I'm thinking, oh, wow, that's nice.
Trader. Trader. Fusion. Trader. Mega. Mavis.
Love how it's wanting me to play all these fun cards.
Fusion.
I'm just like, could I have my Pharma, dude?
Remaining.
Could I please get the Mavis?
Mega.
Just go and give me Mavis, please. Bad arrow.
8 players remaining. Poco.
Let's get out of the corner here, yeah?
Seven players remaining. Poco. Fusion.
Sit here for a minute and just do this, I guess.
Poco. 6 players remaining. Mega. Wizard. 5 players remaining.
Maybe could have stayed, but I also was kind of like holding a lot of gold, which can be an issue.
Fusion. Wizard. Mega. 2 minutes. Run.
This is a bot.
Dominance. 4 players remaining. Fusion. Frank. Mega.
Do, 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 do. Close match right now. Good heavens.
Raider, final stretch. Gem mine open. Dynamite. Mega.
It's a party over here. Hold on a minute. Awkward.
Mega. 30 seconds left.
I just can't, dude.
3 players remain. Busted.
Oof.
4th place. Nice moves there.
Stop spamming my chat, Mr. Mosley. Stop spamming the chat. You've asked, I've given you my answer.
Dynamite.
Stop spamming my chat. Join the conversation. Be a real person. Stop spamming my chat. Stop asking. The answer is no, man.
Common.
You are going to catch a channel ban from me if you come back and keep doing that. This is the second timeout. Like, that's 2 strikes. Cut it out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What's up, Soul Surfer? How are you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Yeah, he's a French so he can be jealous. No, I'm not about to rub it in someone's face. Hit me on Discord. No. The spammer should play BK for sure. I saw the post, hope the bank settles it. Yeah, me too. It is quite sad. Like, I've had to do so much. I've had to call them so many times. And like, the biggest thing is just like, guys, I'm literally live streaming on the day that my card was being charged in a different, like 2 different states. Like, it's so unbelievable that they actually think that that was me. Like, so unbelievable.
Leon. Fusion. Leon. Mega. Max. Fusion. Max. Mega. Mavis. Mavis. Fusion.
Don't really want the smoke from that Sonic. He's bigger than I am right now.
Mega.
When Sonic has an advantage, he's dangerous.
Trader.
You have to respect Sonic players when they're bigger than you.
Trader.
Because if they knock 1 unit, they snowball and you can't escape.
Mega. 9 players remaining. 8 players remaining. Wizard. 7 players remaining. Wizard. Fusion. Wizard. Mega.
Should have popped it or waited.
6 players remaining. 5 players remaining. Dynamite. Fusion. 4 players remaining.
This is wow, that was a close one. It's still a close one. Why, you might ask?
Dynamite.
Because I'm missing a critical piece of equipment right now, guys.
2 minutes.
All right. That looks to have been rectified. You know what? I was a little late, and I don't want to leave that potion for someone to run into me with it. Sonic. That's not what I want either. We wanted to do exactly what we did right there, but we didn't actually make anything happen. Kind of goofed up the patch, didn't quite get it out in time. Rip me.
Dynamite. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Finish.
Oh!
Flawless victory.
Oh, Gigi! Oh, Gigi! Why'd you do it, dude? Why'd you do it? Gee. GG's. Nice one. Yeah. Sometimes it happens like that. That Sonic was like, I want a piece. And I was like, here it comes. Open wide. Knuckle sandwich. All right, let's see. We got time for a couple more. www.gg.com/ww. All right. Let's keep it up. I really do. What's up, Palsk? How are you, man? Welcome to the stream. That's a new name. Wolfman says Sonic is my favorite free key. If he stops to fight you, he is usually. He's a nasty third party though. Like I'd say that other heroes, if they third party you, you have a chance to escape. If Sonic third parties you, and he wants to keep going, that's where his advantage is. Dude, they have cams everywhere in all ATMs. They can easily check it was not you withdrawing the money. Well, it wasn't always ATMs they were withdrawing from. It was like they were going to like CVS stores, all these different places, and it's like, yeah. So I kind of want to stop talking about it right now, honestly. Trying to enjoy my stream. Trying to enjoy my stream time, guys. I appreciate your thoughts and your concerns, though.
Players remaining. Trader Fusion.
It's okay.
Unstoppable.
Easy breezy, beautiful bot kills.
6 players remaining. Mega. Friend. Frank. Fusion. 5 players.
Oh, there's some money
remaining.
up there. Hold on.
Friend. Mega. Dynamite. 2 minutes. Dynamite. Fusion. Nice.
Number 1 fan down.
4 players remaining. Wizard. Nice. 3 players remaining. Dynamite. Mega. Wizard. Fusion. Nice move.
Out of here.
Players remaining. Wizard. Mega. Battle here. Final stretch.
Don't really need to fight. At least I don't think we do. Bro, I'm stuck.
Mega. Fusion. 30 seconds. Mega. Crushing it.
Ooh.
Finish.
Ooh.
Win.
Ooh, the forehead, dude. Oh, the forehead. Ooh, the forehead. Bap, 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 bap. Here we go. Savage. That was a satisfying poof, too. Poof, nerd. Also, the cam setup is perfect. I didn't like in the Zoom version that much. Yeah, you know, I didn't realize that people really wanted to see my face a little bit more. Y'all have made me realize that I am beautiful. BRB, sorry, someone outside my house. Did anyone else notice the bots have freaking battle healer in their first units? Yeah, that's wild. Devs made them extra pesky to kill. Yeah, dude. Yeah. On fire, bro. On fire, bro. It's a good feeling.
Common. Ready. Wizard.
I was thinking, no. Christina Aguilera is what I grew up with. Beautiful. The song is called Beautiful. Christina Aguilera is the artist that I grew up with. James Blunt came much later. Much later. But that too. I have to be honest, James Blunt's voice, the first time I heard the song, I was like, okay, that's a pretty interesting voice. But because the song got so hot, it was on the radio all the time. And his voice started to grind on my nerves. I don't really care for James Blunt's voice. Now, I'd like male singers, right, that have unusual voices. Don't get me wrong. I think an unusual voice is part of the intrigue for someone to listen to you. But I just got kind of over his voice because I heard it on repeat, on repeat, on repeat. Like for probably a few years. By the way, you have to tell me if you've seen this group before. And I would check this group out on YouTube. They are like a band that is like not in the right decade. Like they have this like 70s vibe to them, but they're today. And they have excellent, I mean excellent live studio recordings. They've even done like live studio sessions where they play an entire album. It's like they're like 45 minutes to an hour long. Who's that? I'm holding my blazing light because I don't know what this is yet. It's a bot. What?
8 players remaining. Fusion.
This is an unusual detour for me, but we're gonna take it.
Raiders, 7 players remaining. Fusion. Trader, Mega.
I see you over there.
Players remaining. Unstoppable. 5 players remaining.
We're looking good right now.
Mega. 4 players remaining. 2 minutes. Wizard.
Look, guy looks large over to the left side there.
Wizard. Fusion.
There's money up there. This is a dangerous thing to contest, though. If we see a gym counter, we need to run. This is not a great location to be standing.
Wizard. Mega.
How did I not get something there? Very interesting.
Dynamite. Dynamite. Fusion. Final stretch. Gem mine open.
That's what we want to do to the king for sure.
Dynamite.
Just stiff him as much as we can.
Battle healer. Seconds. Fusion.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. get anything from him or not?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish.
I think it was very close.
Second
How close
place.
was it?
Great job.
Ooh, it was pretty close. Mondegrat. Haven't seen that name in a while. What's up, Mondegrat? Mondegrat might actually stop by in the stream here. Eva Hamburg. GG, bro. GG. Welcome back to the stream, Eva. All right, guys, let's see. I got time for one more. I mean, or if I take another bathroom break, I can go for another hour. So you know what? I'm feeling like giving you guys the opportunity to ask for another hour because we didn't stream yesterday. I feel like I kind of owe it to you guys. How I won that? Very close. It was close. I got a couple units right there at the last second. Very close. Best part about having a big what? I'm not going to read that. I heard 70s and figured I was being called. Doc Livingston, yeah. Look up the band Parcels on YouTube and watch some of their like live studio sessions, or just listen to their music in general. But their look, their videos and their media that they put out tells you a lot about their vibe and their style. In addition to the music being great, Parcels is the name of the group. Sorry, TC, getting my stream set up for 5 p.m. is still here though. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to take a 2-minute bathroom break. When I come back, if you would like me to stream for another hour, you got to spam the chat with one more hour, please, TC, one more hour. Okay? I'm a big 70s, 80s rock guy. Me too. All right, guys. 2-minute timer for a bathroom break. When it counts down to 0, I'm back in the seat. Don't go anywhere.
Common.
All right, guys, we are back. And before you ask, of course, I wash my hands, nerds. Always and forever, wash your hands after you use the bathroom. It's good hygiene. So the question is, should I stream for another hour? Seeing no 4-letter names. One's one more hour, EVA. Eddie says 2 more hours. No, only 1 more. 4 is all I got in me. Uno mas, says Doc Livingston. Okay, we'll go for another hour. We'll hit another hour, sure thing. Okay, Soul Surfer says, yes, 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 yes. 1 more hour. Okay, okay. We'll go for another hour. So where are we at with our trophies? We're about 326 behind, 25 behind the guy in front of us. And we are number 6 in the world right now. Dope. Dope. Okay. Let's do it. Skit. 24/7 stream. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I could not do a 24-hour stream. When people say, I'm doing a 24-hour stream to celebrate 20,000 subscribers. Bro, that is like the worst for your mental health. That is so bad for your mental to do that. Like, that is awful for your mental health to stream for that long. Buster's taking a good, well-deserved break. Same with G, I guess. Yeah, G messaged me about that. I think I think G's position is he wants them to change the way ranked works. Like the ranked, like squad league system to where it means something and it's more competitive and it's all real players sort of thing. And I totally get it. Like I'm on board with the idea that ranked matches should be all real players. It'd make games harder, but it'd make it more engaging, I think. How are you? Everything good? Everything's okay today. Doing well. I finished up pet sitting this morning. I actually left their house for the last time because I did it for, I think, about a week. And, yeah. But I'll be sleeping in my own bed tonight for the first time in about a week, and I'm really excited about that. Here we go. Bro, I'm trolling. Then kind of slow. Let's do some fun in the middle lane, right?
Dynamite. Dynamite. Fusion. Dynamite. Poco.
Almost didn't have a Poco. That could have been a bad day.
Remaining. 7 players remaining. Poco. Fusion. Crushing it.
Cool.
6 players remaining. Poco. Mega. 2 minutes left. Wizard.
W.
Wizard. Fusion. 5 players remaining. 4 players remaining. Mega.
I wanted to try something there. Gosh, the trouble.
Poco.
Dude, I love how, like, I throw all my arrows in his backside, nothing dies, and he takes 3. Man, that's so unfortunate.
Trader. 30 seconds left.
Well, we kind of threw the opportunity, I think, but we'll have to look for it, I guess. All right, third place. Sure.
You finished third. Marvelous.
Do, 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 do.
Common. Big, super big.
GG's.
I wonder what, I can't remember what my trophies were when I started the stream, but I want to say it was like 8,100, something like that. Did you try Sonic? What's missing with him? Well, I wouldn't say there's something missing with him. I just think his playstyle is kind of like boring isn't the right word. You are the hyper-mobile opportunist. And, like, I like to play Queen as, like, a high-damage assassin with good mobility. So, if I'm being honest, like, Queen and Sonic sort of have similar playstyles, except if Queen all-ins and she starts to die, she could end up very quickly not being able to escape. Whereas Sonic, when he all-ins, he could lose half his squad and still run away and be faster. It really, he says the damage. I think that's accurate. The thing is, if you're going to have a hero be super, super fast and you start buffing his damage, well, quickly he will become broken. Because if he's a speedster hero, he's not supposed to be a high damage hero. He's supposed to be a fast hero. Just like King. It's like King, he has a fist. He can punch you. He can stun you. And because he's he didn't have any range on his stuff, he's not very quick, he has more HP. Sonic already has a health shield, which you could theoretically think about as like giving him basically King-like HP when you pop the ability. Y'all made the Twitch chat so pink. What are you talking about? With your names? Do you get to decide the color of your name when it pops up in a Twitch chat? Or is that just random? I'm sliding, boy.
Nice move. 9 players remaining. Unstoppable. 8 players remaining.
I'm gonna slide out of there because that looks like a party right now. That guy wanted that key. I did not give it to him.
5 players remaining.
Cool. W.
4 players remaining. 2 minutes. Wizard.
Less than optimal on the coin stash.
Wizard. Mega. Fusion. Mega.
Unfortunately, no key.
Final stretch. Gem line open.
Oh no, I'm just dead. That's not good.
Trader. Mega. 30 seconds left.
What's going on over here? GG!
7, 6, 5, 4,
Time to get out of there.
2, 1. Finish.
What's up, Mahone dog? How's it going?
Spot.
Starter stream was 8,114. Nice. So we put up 140 cups. Chilling and talking. I like that. G's. Mahone dog, by the way, how is your push going, man? Glad to see you, dude. Glad you're watching. Happy you're back, dude. Mahone, Mr. France, back from Spain? Oh, yeah. Are you back from vacation or are you still on vacation? I'm glad you're here, dude. Keep it up.
Common.
Do, do, do.
Super epic. Bam.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Any correspondence here? Do, 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 do. DC, what's the power of your glasses? Looks too much. I know one eye's a little worse than the other, but yeah, I can't remember my prescription off the top of my head. I know both my eyes are like 5, or one eye is like 5 and the other is like maybe almost 6.
Collect gems to win. Go! Max Fusion. Leon Fusion. Max Mega. Leon Mega. Mavis.
Hello? Okay, guys, so I think we lost internet connection briefly there, and I'm almost certain that I just died.
Squad Busters. Coming.
Bro, you gotta be kidding me. My internet dropped for a moment. I thought it was no.